Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is well. I am going to use my Palo Santo to put a smoke screen up, to help block this portal. My energy is kind of low now because I am becoming the master of 30-minute videos that are either just disappearing, shutting down and disappearing and never showing up, like I never filmed it, or the one that I just did, it was 30 minutes, and for some reason I was on there, instead of pausing, taking a break, swallowing, closing my mouth, I was on there smacking and popping so loud that when I tried to play it back, it was getting on my nerves. So I was not about to send that out into the universe. So I guess the third time's a charm. The only thing is my energy is low now, so I am not going to be on here very long. A message that I got. Remember we were talking about look up when you pray. Okay, remember I that was this morning. Okay, so soon as I push the stop button on the record and I sit in silence for a minute, I heard head up, and then I heard evokes surety and greatness. It's not look up, because actually when you pray, your eyes can be closed if you want, so you won't be looking. Okay? So when I got the message yesterday, well, I didn't get the message yesterday, I got it a couple of days before. I was busy doing something, so I failed to stop to write it down, but I knew I was probably gonna forget it. So about 15-20 minutes later, after I got the message, I kind of, hurried to go ahead and write it down, but I wrote down the gist of it, okay? I just changed it to look up, and Spirit corrected me on that as soon as it got quiet. Like, that's not what I said. I said look up, and I wrote look up down by mistake because I was just kind of summing up the message. But the actual message from Spirit is, when you pray, stop looking down. You are evoking a different type of frequency when you look down to pray. Instead, we are supposed to pray with our head up. You don't have to be looking up. Your eyes can be closed, but you have to look up in reverence for the Most High, for the Spirit of the light, for any of the workers of the light to come down and ascend and help you. You're not supposed to look down, because looking down is calling, you're embodying the frequency of a different element. So yeah, I'm just not seeing this. Excuse me. So anyway, I'm trying to think, what else do I feel like talking about? Because I have another message here that I got, and I was supposed to reiterate that men and women are not created equally. Spiritually, everything has an hierarchy. Everything on the planet has a hierarchy. Things go in order. So, ladies, you are not created equally in a sense that I believe you think you are because of the way we act on the planet today. And it's just not so. You are as equally valued to the family structure as the man. You are as equally valued to the family structure along that breeds into the community structure. You are as equally valuable to the ecosystem that our Creator has created. Yes, you are equally valued to the whole works of the system. But ladies, you are not equal to men. You just aren't. And us steady believing that rhetoric and spilling that rhetoric, it's harmful to the planet. And it is us you breaking spiritual laws. We do a lot of that around here that we don't know that we doing. So I am here to help walk you through it. I was sent back and reincarnated just for that. Plus a lot of other things too. But yeah, that's one of them. Okay. Um, we have to start spilling truth on the planet. Yeah, it's time to do that. I'm looking at the time because I don't want to go too far and cut off. And by the way, no weapons formed against me or mine shall ever prosper. Here on this channel, we wish and pray and hope for you the exact same thing that you pray for me and mine. Except I want to give you more. So I'm asking Spirit to bless you 10 times over, whatever your wish is for me. Thank you. And once again, no weapons formed against me or mine shall prosper. Okay? That was the disclaimer. And the other part of the disclaimer is this channel might not be for you. If you have not ascended surpass just being here on the 3D plane, you might not know about half the stuff I'm talking about. And that'll lead to constant disagreements. So you might want to tap out because I am going to ignore all messages of negative comments. Spirit has gave me the shield of armor of protection. So I will use that shield against that sword y'all want to swing when you don't believe or don't know or ain't experienced, because most of what I'm saying is coming from experience and then another big part of what I'm saying is coming from spirit. And then another big part of what I say comes from Mother Gaia. Mhm. So, on that note, you are equal to the equation of yang and yin. You are as valuable to the creation of mankind as he is, ladies. But you are not created equally. You just aren't. And it's really nothing to argue about. Okay? Because on a spiritual level and on a physical level and on a mental level and on a, you know. So stop thinking that men are supposed to head and lead us and his family that he created. Why is that so hard to let them do that? Let them have it. I love my job. I love being the nurturer. I love loving on love. So delicious and juicy. I love making it that way. Okay? I love serving my king or my emperor. I love the adventure of being in love, of finding new ways to create something exciting for my family every day, something good, something healthy, something smart, something useful, something they love. I am the creator of that. I am our healthcare professional. I am it all, just like he is. But we hover on different planes and different realms, physically, mentally, spiritually. Yeah, so let them keep their job, ladies. You're not created equally. And you're not the giver of life. He is. You, lady, sweet baby girl, you incubate, you receive the seed, you're the receiver, you incubate and nurture it, and then you birth it. You're the birth portal. He is the giver of the seed to you. So, yeah, you all are equally, or we, so you all, or we are equally as important to the family structure and to the ecosystem in which God created this universe to be. Yes, you are equally as valuable to that system. But you and man are not created equally. Okay? So, um, I think that's all I have for tonight. because I've been doing this for about 2 hours now. And it was pretty rough for me. And I see I've only been on here like almost 16 minutes. Yeah, but them two over 30-minute videos wore me down. Yeah. So I just didn't want to be defeated. Okay. I did not want to be defeated. So I had to get on her and say something while I was still dressed. I was not going to be defeated. Yeah. So sorry for the mistake of about looking up versus the heads up. Hold your head up. Up, 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 up. Yeah. So I have a gift that I am going to share with you all tomorrow.